First, we import PyTorch. Then we print the PyTorch version we are using. We are using PyTorch 0.3.1 post 2. Then, because we're going to be using a PyTorch variable, we import the variable functionality from the PyTorch AutoGrad package. Let's now create our example PyTorch variable full of random floating point numbers. So we use variable with a capital V. Then we're going to use torch.rand. We pass in the shape of 2 by 4 by 6. We're going to set requires grad to true to make sure that we're keeping track of all our operations. And we're going to set that whole thing to the Python variable, random variable x. Let's print the random variable x Python variable to see what we have. We see that it's a PyTorch floating tensor. We see that the size is 2 by 4 by 6. And that makes sense because we defined the variable that way. However, sometime you may ingest some data and you need to get the shape of the PyTorch variable. So let's check to see what we can do. First, let's check that it actually is a PyTorch variable. So we use type and then we pass in our random variable x. We see that the class is torch autograd variable with a capital V. Now let's get the PyTorch variable shape by using the size operation. We see that its torch size, it's 2 by 4 by 6. We can see that it returned a PyTorch tensor size object that has the array of 2, 4, 6. To get the actual integers from the size object, we can use Python's list functionality. So we pass our random variable x, we say .size, and we pass that to Python list functionality, and we're going to assign that to the random variable size list Python variable. When we print the random variable size list variable to see what we get, we see that it is a list that is 2, 4, 6, which is great. It matches up with what we got here. Perfect. We were able to get the PyTorch variable shape by using the PyTorch size operation.